First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll launch for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
There is this mind picture of a drug addict. You're down and out, not somebody you want in the house. But they're our neighbors, they're our relatives, they're our friends.
I still regret not taking that warning like I probably should have.
I truly believe the lowest point of despair is the preventable loss of one's child.
If you have an addiction issue, I want to be able to take care of you. It is an equal opportunity problem.
Need help? Visit addictionsolutionsnantucket.com.
Want to welcome you to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Good evening and welcome to the NSC and NCTV's production of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Whalers Girls Varsity Basketball team will host the Sharks from Monomoy High School. Happy to have you along here on the NSC on YouTube and, of course, Channel 1072 in HD on NCTV locally. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside Sean Davis, who will provide you with all the visuals from the court. Looking forward to another great Cape and Islands League matchup as the Whalers look to get back in the win column after losing to this Shark team off island on Tuesday night. The score, albeit lopsided, as the Whalers just mustered 29 points, and the loss put the Whalers with a record of 6-4 overall. Monomoy evened up their record and are now 7-7, so should be a very good matchup. Let's hope some home cooking for the girls get them fired up on a snowy, rainy, windy edition of Whalers basketball. Before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts through their support of our live broadcasts. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation. Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get all set up for this evening's matchup between your Whalers and the Monomoy Sharks. Nantucket, as I said, comes into tonight's matchup 6-4 on the season under head coach Jillian Fraker. This will just be game number 11 for the Whalers as they will look to finish up the regular season in a flurry. A lot of games played in not a lot of days. They've actually played the second fewest games in Division IV, so a lot of basketball out there. 4 home games still, 6 games off island. And despite the above 500 record right now, the Whalers are currently ranked 43 in the MIAA Division IV rankings, which as long as they can maintain that above 500 record, they will qualify for a play-in game. So certainly postseason not out of the question at all. And in addition to that, the Whalers have taken care of business in the Cape and Islands Lighthouse Division. And after a bit of digging and, of course, some help from our athletic director, Travis Lombardi, who reached out to the powers that be, I got the division rankings, and the girls are in position to clinch yet another division title, be back-to-back division titles if they can come up with a win tomorrow night over Falmouth Academy. So tonight's game for Nantucket will just have to be better in all facets. They struggled hitting their shots, just shooting 16% from the field on Tuesday night. That'll be better tonight. Always taking care of the basketball, a concern for the coaching staff, and that will be better tonight. They turned the ball over 20 times. Maddie Lombardi did go for double digits, but they will need production from the entire lineup to get a W tonight against a solid Monomoy Sharks team. And for the Sharks under head coach Craig Andrews, they are fighting for their tourney lives in Division IV. They came in ranked 35. Of course, the new rankings released tomorrow morning, but they are just outside that top 32 automatic berth. So just as the Whalers are trying to keep their record above 500, Monomoy now 7-7 could once again have that winning record and at least have themselves in position for a play-in game. And they are in the hunt for a Maritime Division title. They need to beat both the Vineyard and St. John Paul coming up here and later on next week, who, of course, we have seen firsthand that St. John Paul team. They are ranked number 6th in Division 5. So they just want to hit the repeat button tonight, especially on the defensive side of things, as they did on Tuesday, causing and making the Whalers turn the ball over way too many times. Offensively, Kylie Maughan had 19 points, and Olivia Sanford was big inside with 14 points and 21 rebounds. So we've got all the makings of a competitive, action-packed game as your Whalers, again, look to take down the Sharks here at home. We've got lineups and the national anthem coming up here in about a minute. So we'll just take a quick break here, say hello to a couple more friends, and bring you the lineups and Whalers basketball. It's the Sharks and Whalers coming right up here on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
The NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Monomoy Sharks and your Nantucket High School Whalers. Nantucket High School, the Cape and Islands League, and the MIA ask that all in attendance join the coaches, players, and officials in practicing good sportsmanship in support of your teams and in your conduct towards the players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. Violations to our spectator code of conduct will not be tolerated and may result in dismissals from tonight's game. We thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Now for tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Monomoy Sharks. Number 4, Joanna Reddy. Number 5, Kylie Maughan. Number 12, Abrielle Long. Number 13, Fiona Moore. And number 14, Olivia Sanford. Head coach, Craig Andrews. And now, put your hands together for tonight's Whalers starting lineup. Number 1, junior Marin Mooney. Number 10, sophomore Madden Myers. Number 13, senior Andy Brannigan. Number 23, another senior, Alana Ludvigsen. And another senior, number 33, Maddie Lombardi. Head coach, Jillian Fraker. If we could now please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. All right, Whalers Nation, here we go. 8 minutes on the clock. It's Whalers Sharks here on a wintry mix of an evening. What better you got to do on a Thursday night, right? Come check out some hoops. It'll be Mooney jumping against Long. Again, Mara Mooney has definitely asserted her presence. They will need her on the rebounds and inside, and Mooney taps it right to Lombardi, and we are underway. Inside, Myers double team, gets it back out to Ludvigsen, who will launch for three, just off the rim. Monomoy clears the rebound. And up ahead, it's Reddy on the fast break. Good pass across the lane. Shot goes up and rolls off the rim. But a foul called. That'll be the first on the Whalers. Madden Myers called for the hack. Free throw up and in. Mon second free throw also good. So 2-0 Sharks. Hit a couple free throws to get things started here on the scoreboard. Second possession here for Nantucket. Brannigan back to Lombardi at the top of the key. Whalers swinging around. Ludvigsen drives baseline into a couple of defenders. Gets it back out to Brannigan. Lombardi drives to the left, puts up a shot short. Looked like her arm got hit, but no call. Near steal by Lombardi. Good ball movement by Monomoy. Top of the key, it's Mon once again. She'll look to drive to the right wing. Inside, the shot goes up, no good. Rebound by Myers, and it'll be Brannigan coming away with it. She'll bring it over the timeline into the forecourt. Lombardi launches from deep. Got it! Deep three by Maddie Lombardi, and the Whalers are on the board and take a 1-point lead, 3-2 here. 6:25 left here in the first quarter. Cannot leave her alone. She will launch from just about anywhere inside that half-court mark. And good little give and go. Layup is up and in. JoJo ready with a deuce. And Monomoy back in front by 1. Brannigan on the left wing. Back to Ludvigsen. Little 2-3 zone and an errant pass. Turnover on the Whalers. First turnover of the game. Again, those turnovers added up as Monomoy put the game away in the fourth quarter. But the Whalers also played good defense. Neither team put up great offense. And that's going to be a foul late call, but it'll be Marin Mooney coming over the top. She tried to block the shot, but it'll be second team foul and 2 more free throws. This will be Abrielle Long at the free throw line. Found herself wide open underneath, misses the first. Second free throw up and also falls off the rim. Monomoy gathers the rebound, however. So another look, near steal. And Lombardi got her hands on the ball once again. Deep three by Mon, maybe a little out of her range as that fell well short. And the Whalers will get it back. 5:30 left on the clock. First quarter, 4-3 our score. Sharks with the lead. Ludvigsen drives to the right. Her shot is blocked once again. She goes down hard, no call. And scrapping for the ball. Myers comes away with it. Mooney takes an extra step, however. And will be called for the travel. Whalers will pick up full court here. Pass goes in. Ready. Gets it across the timeline. So some token pressure really by the Whalers there. Good man-to-man defense by Lombardi. Forces a turnover. Brannigan, pass goes well ahead of Ludvigsen. Probably could have taken it all the way as she is a left-hander. But looking to connect with Ludvigsen and unable to do so as the pass went a little too far. Ooh, dancing on the baseline there was Mon. So good pressure by Brannigan. And forces the turnover. .442 to play here, still 4-3 our score. First quarter. Lombardi hit the deep shot. Nice cut by Brannigan. Here's a nice little scoop by Lombardi. Ooh, that might have been a travel, but inside to Mooney, a little jump hook, and it rolls in and out. Myers got the rebound. That's going to be Whaler ball. Ooh, looked like that was off Monomoy. Pass goes up to half court. Mon has it across the timeline. Spin move. And good activity by the Whalers. Cut inside and off Nantucket. It'll remain Whalers or remain Sharks ball. They've got 25 to shoot. And Manny Tavares in the game. He missed the last game due to illness. So happy to have, again, Tavares usually starts, so it's basically a starter coming off the bench with some energy. Little drive and dish Inside out, Mon launches for three off the back iron, no good. Tavares clears the rebound. Avoids a couple of reach-ins. And up ahead, it's Myers who takes one step in, puts it up and in. 5-4, and timeout called by Coach Andrews. We'll keep it here, however, as the Whalers have played themselves to a 5-4 lead here with 3:53 to go in the first quarter. Bit sloppy, 3 turnovers by Nantucket, a couple for Monomoy here in the early goings. Not really surprised as teams trying to get those cobwebs off. I did talk to Coach Jillian Fraker, and she said the girls had a great video session. Obviously the game on Huddle, so they were able to break down exactly what went wrong. And let's just say they practiced a lot of layups in their practice yesterday as a bunch of missed shots. Neither team over 25% from the field, and they will look to improve that here tonight. Already doing a little bit better job as they are up 5-4. Good little dribbling, but loses the ball. But right to a Monomoy player. Shot goes up off the iron, and Monomoy battles for that offensive rebound. They get it back. Deep three, up off the back iron. Nice rebound by Ludvigsen. Looks for some help, and will throw it to some blue jerseys as Fiona Moore intercepts the pass. Turnover number 4 for Nantucket. Pass goes inside. Mon makes a quick move up with the shot, no good. Ludvigsen down on the floor. Mon gets to it first, however, and another second chance here for Monomoy. Good move to avoid some defenders. Off the iron, no good. Wide open look, however, for Olivia Sanford. As we approach 3 minutes to play here, Ludvigsen will line it up. Rainbow in for Alana Ludvigsen. 3 ball is good. And the Whalers now lead 8-4. Little switch. Myers picks up top of the key. Getting a little modified man-to-man defense here for the Whalers. Monomoy, Mon looks. Good cut inside, and that'll be Sanford laying it up and in. A little too easy there for the Whalers. Defense, a little quick cut off the motion offense. Tavares, left wing, back to Ludvigsen. Again, got to move it along with this zone. And it'll be Lombardi swinging it to Tavares. Looking inside to Mooney. She goes up with a shot, gets hacked. First team foul called on Monomoy. It'll be Mara Mooney the line to shoot 2 shots. Whalers up 8-6 here, just over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Happy to have you along. Mooney's first attempt is short. And Grace Schroeder, number 25, comes in to replace Alana Ludvigsen. For Monomoy, Fiona Moore takes a seat. Second free throw up and good for Mooney. Whalers up 9-6. Quickly up the court for Monomoy. Sanford takes a step back. Amanda McIsaac with the pass over. She replaced Schrader, and the rebound off the air ball. And Lombardi draws a whistle 83.5 feet away from the hoop. That's the sort of stuff that just drives coaches crazy. And it'll be the Whalers taking a timeout here. And we will take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV. 9-6 our score, minute 44 left in quarter number 1.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. Want to welcome you back to live action here at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers looking to put it in here after the timeout. Lombardi gets to it, and she will dribble through pressure. Looks for Myers underneath, off her hands. Nicely saved back to Lombardi. Schroeder short with the shot off Myers' hands. It will be Shark basketball. Full court pressure once again by the Whalers. Nice handles by McIsaac. Tavares with some good heads-up defense. Mon spins in, shot may have been deflected and out of bounds to Nantucket. Minute 14 left here, still 9-6. Whalers with the three-point lead. Schroeder quickly up to Tavares. Back to Lombardi, that's a tough spot. She avoids the double team, nicely done by Lombardi. Pass is tipped. Tavares will draw the whistle. It'll be a held ball. Nantucket retains possession. No, excuse me. Sharks get the ball on the held ball. So another turnover for Nantucket. And deep pass off the hands of Sanford. Schroeder intercepts. She tries to get it over to Mooney on the right side. It's picked off for another turnover here for Nantucket. A one-handed pass, tough one, tough spot. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 9-6, Whalers with the lead. Good defense up top by Schroeder and Tavares. Hand in there by Lombardi causes the steal, and that's going to be a whistle and a foul. Third team foul on the Sharks, and Mon picks up her second, so that's a crucial predicament here as number 5, one of their key players, will have to play it a little careful here, especially on the defensive side of things. Lombardi clears, gets it into the forecourt. Quick shot up by Mooney, no good. Myers reaches for it. It'll be the Sharks sprinting ahead. Joanna ready all the way coast to coast. No good on the layup. Rebound up, no good as well. And another held ball will be whistled here. It'll be Whalers ball this time with 18 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Still 9-6. Tavares takes another seat. As again, coming off an illness, may not be 100%. Ludvigsen back in for the Whalers here. They can use the entire clock if they so choose. Ludvigsen, tough pass. Oh, somehow made it inside. Shot no good. Ludvigsen gets the rebound. She gets hacked, no good. Myers there for another putback. 4 attempts by the Whalers, no good on all of them. And Lombardi with 1.7 seconds whistled for the foul. Actually not a bad foul strategic-wise because no penalty, just the third team foul. So Monomoy's now got to go the full length of the court in 1.7 seconds to get a shot off here. Mon launches just off the mark. So we'll take a break here once again. We've played 9-6. Whalers with the lead.
My name is Sheila Lucy. I'm Nantucket Harbor Master and the Director of the Nantucket Lifeguard Program. We're going to offer you some beach safety tips today. My tip is always swim near a lifeguard, pay attention to the signs and the flags, and know what beach access you are at.
Hi, I'm Shane Carey. I'm the assistant harbor master and full-time lifeguard. My safety tip is avoid swimming alone and avoid swimming after dusk.
Hi, I'm Squire. I'm an assistant harbor master out here on Nantucket as well as a full-time lifeguard. And my safety tip is to know your limitations and pick the best beach conditions for you and your family.
Hi, I'm
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for live action here as the Sharks begin quarter number 2 with the possession. They're down 9-6. Nice back cut by Sanford off her leg, though. Another turnover caused by Nantucket, and that's going to be a foul. Quickly whistled on McIsaac. So a quick team foul on the Sharks as neither team was in the penalty in the first quarter, just a couple of free throws. And a tough spot right at the midcourt W, and a turnover as the held ball will go back over to the Whalers. Darlise Garcia, the recipient of the pass, but that's a tough spot as there were multiple bodies. Oh, actually, the Whalers get it because Monomoy got it on the possession out of the start of the quarter. Schroeder, triple teamed, tipped away, and she's down on the court. And down on the court goes Ludvigsen as well. And she's called for traveling because she rolled a little bit and looks like she is a little gimpy. Limping on her ankle. It'll be a quick sub in back for Nantucket, number 13, Andy Brannigan, as, Ludvigsen must have turned her ankle. She is in some pain, tried to walk it off, but unable to do so. And she will gingerly get back over to the bench under her own power, but if it is a twisted ankle or a turned ankle, she is probably unavailable moving forward. So it'll be Grace Schroeder, the freshman, who has played very well for Nantucket. And another turnover, near turnover. So she will take over at the point. Hoping it's just a little turn of the ankle for Ludvigsen, as she is a key cog for Nantucket. They can ill afford to lose her for an extended period of time. And that will be a turnover as the Sharks threw it out of bounds off the inbounds pass. So once again, some sloppy play here for both sides. And a steal. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound is there for the Sharks, but unable to convert. 4 bodies down on the ground in the lane, and let's see what the call is going to be. Looks like it's going to be held ball. Sharks will retain the possession. 27 to shoot for the Sharks. Couple of missed opportunities there. Close shots. Quickly inbounds. McIsaac loses it. Emma Iyer in the game for the Sharks. Quick pass into the corner. 3 ball in the air, well off the mark. And Lombardi gets to it. Got Schroeder up ahead. She cannot see her. She'll go all the way coast to coast. Shot goes up, no good. Monomoy quickly gathers the rebound, and McIsaac will slowly push it up, although a quick pass in, drive, tipped away. Ooh, looked like it was a clean play from behind, but foul call, just the first team foul on Nantucket. Garcia and Quincanti take a seat back on the bench. Doubled, Schroeder unable to get the turnover. Rainbow shot by McIsaac off the mark, and it'll be Sharks ball as Maddie Lombardi unable to control the rebound cleanly off the missed shot. And 9-6 our score. No one has scored here in the second quarter. We play in a minute and 40 seconds. Here's another deep three. That's going to go well over the mark as well. And that should be Monomoy ball. Matt Myers unable to track it down. And another sub in, Abrielle Long back into the game, and it'll be number 22, Manny Tavares, in for Lombardi, sure to get a short breather. And a steal off the inbounds pass. Brannigan with the steal. She'll get it cross court to Schroeder, who launches from deep. That looks good, just off the mark, however. And another steal by Brannigan. So nice job. Schroeder will get it set up and call some offense out here facing the 2-3 zone. Another quick shot. That one's off. Myers is there, but it'll be Kylie Maughan clearing over to McIsaac, who brings it up across the timeline. Little quick move. Inside pass, no good, and that'll be another held ball. This one will be back to the Whalers. So the turnovers piling up unofficially. I've got each team with 8 turnovers already. Monomoy just 6 points, 8 turnovers. That's not a good equation. And yet another held ball. We'll bring it back as the Sharks will take over. Turnover number 9 for Nantucket. 5:35 officially on the clock. Maddie Lombardi also with two fouls, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. So both Kylie Maughan and Maddie Lombardi with 2 fouls each off the hands of McIsaac. Good switch. Brannigan picks up. Near travel inside Maughan. Oh, excuse me. That was Fiona Moore with a little jump hook. Schroeder dribbles into pressure. Through it. Whalers got numbers on the other side. Tavares pulls up short. Myers is there. She saves it. Inside, off Mooney's hands and out of bounds. 5:01 to play, and we'll call another timeout here. We'll take it as neither team has scored here in the second quarter. We've got 5:01 to play, 9-6. Whalers with the lead.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
The NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for 3. Got it! Huge shot from Carp. Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Live action here as the Sharks try and break the Whalers' press. They do so. McIsaac, hop step, that's a travel, no call. She'll take a 7-foot jumper, no good. Monomoy with another rebound, and yet another held ball call. It will be Whalers ball this time, as they have exchanged possessions here about 10 times. Nice effort, but out of bounds. Still Nantucket ball. Again, a lot of ball handling responsibilities falls on freshman Grace Schroeder, number 25, as Alana Ludvigsen turned an ankle. Again, a lot of pressure there, a lot of body, no call as Schroeder went down. A lot of body activity and physicality here. It'll remain no, it's off. the Sharks, so it'll be Whalers basketball with 4:29 to play here in the second quarter. Lombardi back in, and Ludvigsen back in. Good to see her, but unfortunately she throws it right to the other team, and that's got to be a travel. But tripping will be the call. Foul called on Madden Myers, her first, team second, side out to the Sharks with 4:22 to play. Again, either team has scored here in the second quarter. Here's a shot from three. That's off the mark and tracked down by the Sharks. Mon nearly throws it away, back into the corner. 20 seconds to shoot. Good cut by Mon. She'll go up, blocked by Maddie Lombardi. Denial. And we've got a little bit of blood by Kylie Mon here, so she'll have to get tended to. We'll take a break here as they subbed right in, actually. She must have gone down, and she's got some issues with the elbow. Trainer Tyler will get her all wrapped up as the Whalers will look to put it in here. The ball did go off the Sharks. They may have to clean up a couple of spots here on the court. We'll see. The referee comes over and is requesting. Yeah, we'll take a quick break here in the NSC as they get things wiped up here. We'll be back. 4:04 left in the second quarter. 9-6 Whalers.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as Tyler cleans up the last of a couple of spots here. And Mon will be all set to come back in probably at the next break. But it'll be Whaler ball here with 4:04 to go. Ludvigsen again able to get back in after twisting an ankle. Mooney over to Tavares as was meant. Mooney in the corner, inside to Myers, double teamed, and she turns it over. It's turnover number 11 for Nantucket here in the first half. Ball tipped. Look out, Jana. Multi-talented, stops the clock, gets the ball to the ref. Jana Duarte, folks. Give her a hand. .340 and counting as the Sharks rotate it through their motion. Right wing, deep three, well off the mark, But again, another offensive rebound, but held ball, the call. That's been the popular whistle here. It'll be Sharks ball this time. They'll retain it with 34 seconds left on the shot clock. It's again, either team lighting it up here. No one has scored here in the second quarter. Pass back outside. Sanford lines up the three. In and out. And Mooney will draw the whistle for a loose ball foul. Whalers will get it back. Second team foul called on the Sharks. Little give and go back to Lombardi. She'll try and dribble through pressure. Held up, and guess what? Another held ball. Sharks get it back. Turnover number 12 for Nantucket here in the first half. Monomoy's got 8. Oh, nope, excuse me. Scratch that. Whalers keep it. Ludvigsen, top of the key, facing a 2-3 zone. Tavares here on the left wing, open. She dribbles in, will put up about a 12-footer, no good. Monomoy tries to clear the rebound. Myers smacks it back. And the Whalers will get a chance to set up in their full court pressure. 32 seconds left on the shot clock. Tavares with some good pressure up top. Long pass goes ahead. Myers with a body draws the whistle. Third team foul on Nantucket. Her second. And it'll be Quinn Canty replacing Myers, who again has 2 fouls, along with Lombardi for Nantucket. Kylie Maughan playing with 2 fouls for the Sharks. Little drive and dish, and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to Nantucket. That's turnover number 9 for Monomoy, again, unofficial totals. Ludvigsen dribbles through and gets tripped. No call. Looked like it was by a player. You got to call that if she goes down, no matter how incidental. Again, she's playing with a ginger foot. Not sure if it was a twist of the ankle, but nice hands by Tavares. Pass goes up ahead, intercepted, however. Lombardi nearly drew a charge, also got a hand in there, nearly caused a turnover. Approaching 2 minutes to go, neither team has scored still here in the second quarter. And dancing along that. Mid-court line there, deep 3 up, no good. Rebound by the Sharks, in and out, still alive. Mooney grabs it, and up ahead comes Lombardi. She'll dribble to the center. Mooney's open, throws it right to McIsaac. McIsaac over the timeline, hounded by Ludvigsen. Gets it over to Emma Iyer. Ball on the right wing. How is that not double dribble? And out of bounds, it'll go back to the Whalers. So justice prevailed there, but the Whistles have got to catch that. He's standing right there in the corner as she dribbled and then double dribbled. Minute 16 left in the second quarter. Whalers in a tough spot here as Schroeder comes to the ball. Mooney tries to wait for it. Shot goes up and rolls off the rim. No good. And guess what? We've got another held ball. It'll be Nantucket with the possession arrow. Tavares will take a seat. Brannigan back in for the Whalers. Oh, it'll be Sharks ball, excuse me. Outside, dribble drive, shot goes up, no good once again. Tapped out by Brannigan. Sharks try and get it set up here. Three-pointer in the air and rolls in. So we are tied at 9, under a minute to play. Drive in by Lombardi, dish back out, 3 ball in the air, rolls off the rim, no good. Brannigan with the rebound. Schroeder with 40 seconds. Lombardi lines up, off the rim, no good. And a foul over the back called on Mooney with 37 seconds left. That's just team foul number 4, so no shots. The Sharks will have 37 seconds left on the game clock. Marin Mooney will take a seat. Garcia back in for Nantucket. Pass goes in. Nice move to evade Garcia by Sanford. Into the corner it goes. Good defense. Face-up defense there, Garcia. Faces up against Sanford. Shot off. Sanford goes over the top. No foul. 3-ball rainbows in for the Sharks. McIsaac with 15 seconds to go. Brannigan tries to dribble through pressure. Gets it over to Garcia. Back over to Lombardi. Cross court. Schroeder with 7 seconds. Something quick's got to happen. Lombardi unable to get to it, and that's how the first half will end. The Whalers unable to score in the second quarter. They will head to the locker room down 12-9. We'll take a break here and come back with second half action on the NSC and NCTV. Whalers down 3.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win!
first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp. Whistle.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my third year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the first and second grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built, and it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together, they learn to work together, they learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport, we love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building a community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So thank you, we're very appreciative.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get all set for the third quarter. A low-scoring affair, to say the least. 12-9 the score. Monomoy finally broke a scoreless second quarter with a couple of threes at the end of the frame. One by Olivia Sanford and one by Amanda McIsaac. The Whalers unable to put the ball in the hoop in the second quarter. They'll have to do better than that. Fortunately, it's only a 3-point deficit here at the half. Want to just say we've got plenty more Whalers action coming up. We're back at it tomorrow right here as the boys Hoopsters will host CCA. And then they've got a morning tip-off, 11 a.m., some brunch basketball on Saturday morning against playoff-bound Ayrshire. They played that team off-island, and Ayrshire with the win off-island. And then, of course, your Super Bowl Sunday can begin with some Whalers games. It'll be the girls Hoopsters taking on the Vineyard for senior recognition game. DC Collins will be on the call, and we'll be over at the rink for the Whalers taking on the DY Co-op Dolphins, as the Whalers will get the first possession here in the second half. And turnovers and the zone really causing trouble for Nantucket. Inside to Myers, back outside, three in the air, short. Myers tries to track it down, and foul call. That's the third on Mad Myers now. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. First team foul, obviously, on the Whalers. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV as we bring you more Whalers action here. Girls looking to pick up win number 7. Monomoy looking to pick up win number 8, and that will be a turnover on Monomoy. 13 turnovers now for the Whalers, 10, again, unofficially for the Sharks. And again, neither team really lighting it up, to say the least, from the field. Good defense. Ludvigsen, however, floats in and puts the Whalers on the board for the first time since the first quarter. 12-11 now our score. Quickly up ahead of the pressure. Myers defends the sideline, and Lombardi gets the pass and will intercept and head back the other way for Nantucket. They can take a lead with the hoop. She'll line it up from deep. Oh, just off the rim. Mooney and 3 others there for Nantucket. But the Sharks come away with it, and they've got numbers up ahead. Whalers do a good job to recover and make Mon miss, and here's Schroeder sprinting ahead. Kylie Mon misses the chippy, and it'll be Lombardi lining up. Pressure from behind does not matter as Maddie Lombardi, Drano, from 3-point range, and the Whalers regain the lead with a 5-0 spurt to begin things here. They hadn't scored in over 9 minutes. Doesn't matter now. They're on a streaker, and they got to get the ball over. Almost a turnover by Mon as she went in and blocked by Lombardi out of bounds. So nice action back and forth here to begin the third quarter. Sharks get it inbounds. Nice move to avoid one. A couple of bodies go out of bounds, and whistle stops the clock with 5:58 technically. And the Sharks will be shooting some free throws here. Fiona Moore draws the whistle. And Alana Ludvigsen called for a technical foul. That'll be a personal as well. So it'll be 2 shots for the Sharks, then 2 shots for the foul. And the Sharks will get the ball. The technical should go first, so it'll be Kylie Mon, the leading scorer for the Sharks, all by her lonesome at the line here. She can tie it up with a couple of free throws. First personal foul. First one rolls off. Second one is good as Kylie Mon gets her third point, all from the free throw line. 14-13 now, the Whaler lead, and it'll be Schroeder replacing Ludvigsen. So just the 2 free throws. I guess the foul was on the floor originally. So side out for the Sharks. And they'll quickly get it in, but Brannigan got a hand on the pass. Tried to do a little give and go. Here's another one. And again, Schroeder got a piece of it. Oh, that's traveling. No call. Nice recovery by the Whalers defense. Deep 3 in the air. Good. Nice shot there by JoJo Reddy. She was ready for that one. And it's now 16-14, Sharks with the lead. Tough spot as Schroeder dribbles out of pressure and gets tripped. Again, no call, up ahead. Layup rolls in. Errant pass intercepted by Mon. She'll launch for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound up, no good, and cleared by Mooney. Whalers try and settle things. 18-14, Sharks with the lead, Whalers with the ball. And that's finally a foul called. First on the Sharks. Believe it's on Mon. Nope, they give it to JoJo Reddy. Her first, team first. Quick shot up by Schroeder. She's been off the mark tonight. And Mon will try and get it across the timeline. She does so with no pressure. In stride 3 and fouled on the shot. Not a great foul. Not a smart foul, I should say, by Adney Brannigan. As that will be 3 shots for Mon coming up as a 6-0 run has given the Sharks another lead here, and they can add to it with some free throws. Kylie Mon has not hit from the field. She's got 4, all from the charity stripe. Make it 5, and she's still got 1 more shot. Largest lead of the game for the Sharks at 20-14. Whalers led for much of the first half as neither team found the bucket. And Mon hits all 3 free throws. And it's now a 7-point advantage for Monomoy. Across the timeline, Whalers get it back. Myers back to Lombardi. Baseline drive by Mooney, cut off, back to Lombardi. She'll float one up off the glass, no good. Rebound loose, and Myers will track it down for Nantucket, another opportunity. Myers near steal off Tavares' hands. Mooney drives baseline, cut off, jumper, good. Nice shot by Marin Mooney from about 8 feet. Pulled up right before the double team came and drains the short jumper. 21-16, Monomoy lead is now 5. So we approach 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Whalers need some defense here. Shot goes up, off the rim, no good. Tavares with a quick rebound. And Tavares called for the push. So no rebound. Foul called on Manny Tavares. 4th team foul. And the Sharks get another shot at it here. Drive in, off the mark, and Brannigan comes away with it. Turnover number 12 for Monomoy. She goes up with a shot wildly, no good. Tipped ahead, and Mooney gets to it. Foul has to be called. Jeez Louise, reach over the back. I believe that's on Kylie Mon this time. Just the 2nd team foul. And it is the 3rd foul on Kylie Mon. So Coach Andrews going to have to pay attention to that. Quick 3 in the air. Good! Maddie Lombardi has found the stroke here in the third quarter. She's hit 2 from beyond the arc. Whalers down just 2, 21-19. And an illegal screen, moving screen by Mon. That's her 4th. Ho-ho, interesting development there, ladies and gentlemen. as Kylie Mon will head to the bench. Quickly replaced by Fiona Moore. She was going to get replaced anyways, but picked up another foul, so she's now got 4 with a bunch of time left here in the third quarter, 3:24 to be exact. Perimeter passing over to Mooney. She'll try and make a move. Cut off, double teamed. Tavares swings it. Lombardi sets and shoots. Off the mark, no good. Mooney battles for it and goes over the top, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be over to the Sharks' ball. Again, good look. Just unable to hit the 3. Whalers have 4 team fouls, so any other whistles on Nantucket will be foul shots for Monomoy. Near steal. Good switch by Mooney to cover. Shot up off the mark. Lombardi clears the rebound. McIsaac hounds. Lombardi avoids the pressure and will get the Whalers offense set up. In the corner, it's Myers. Looking inside, it's Mooney, double teamed, back outside. Tavares now. Lombardi drives in, puts up the shot, forced, and it'll remain Monomoy ball. Apparently they tipped it, didn't look like it, but we'll take the call. 14 to shoot for Nantucket as Lombardi drew nothing. Tavares for 3 short. Nice rebound underneath. The little nifty putback by Mad Myers. Eyes in the back of her head as she ties it up at 21. McIsaac dribbles all the way through the Whalers' pressure. Pass goes through. Myers with the interception. Lombardi can give the Whalers the lead. Tipped out of bounds, remains Whaler basketball. Minute 55 officially on the clock. Again, Monomoy playing without their star player, Kylie Mon. She's got 4 fouls. She'll be sitting for the remainder of this period or quarter for sure. Little drive and dish. Oh, Myers has got to look for that shot. Tough spot for the Whalers offense as they will lose it on the possession arrow. Another turnover. 15 now for the Whalers unofficially. We're tied at 21, under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. A much more competitive game this evening, which we expected. Good ball pressure by Brannigan against McIsaac. Quickly over, and that will be a backcourt violation. So yet another turnover forced by the Whalers. That's the 5th turnover here in the third quarter for Monomoy. Ludvigsen back in replacing Tavares for Nantucket, and she will get it on the inbounds. Switches places with Lombardi, who thinks about a deep shot. Ludvigsen dribble and loses it. Mooney with a foul, not a bad foul as Monomoy was sprinting out ahead, but that will be free throws upcoming for the Sharks. And again, that rule that was instilled, it's now 2 free throws, no 1-on-1 in high school sports. I'll have to wait to substitute as free throws will be upcoming for number 4, Joe Reddy. She's got 5 in the game, including a 3-pointer here in the third quarter. First free throw rolls up and in. Sharks take a 1-point lead once again. 6 points has been the largest lead, 7 points, the largest lead for Monomoy. 4 points, the largest lead for Nantucket. So it's been a close affair as Reddy misses the second free throw. Ludvigsen on the right wing. And again, gets held up. But it will remain Whalers basketball this time. Under a minute to play. I stand corrected once again. It'll be Monomoy basketball. Yeah, no, okay. Sweet. Sean re-corrected me. Wide open in the corner. Ludvigsen for 3. Off the mark. Tracked down by Sanford, and She will get it back across the timeline. Tries to make a move on Myers. Little drive and dish and near turnover. Shot goes wildly up off Monomoy. That's going to be Whaler basketball. 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Monomoy with a slim 1-point lead. And nearly intercepted off the inbounds pass. Brannigan across the timeline. She'll get to a double team and throws it away. .30 seconds for the Sharks to operate. Shot clock is off. Good ball pressure by Ludvigsen. Lombardi unable to get there. Sharks fortunate there. Quick jumper from just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound controlled by Monomoy. Unable to save it. Ludvigsen with some physical play. She now sprints ahead, goes up for the layup, and scores. Alana Ludvigsen gives the Whalers the lead. 2 seconds. One. Oh, it was, gets a shot. Oh, that does not count. That does not count. So the Whalers will head to the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead. We'll take a quick break here on the NSC and come back with fourth quarter action from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Back to live action here as the fourth quarter is just underway. Tip pass and another turnover caused by the Whalers as they play with a 1-point lead here heading into the fourth quarter. 23-22. Ludvigsen on the right wing. She's got some space, dribbles into some pressure. Over to Brannigan, back to Lombardi for three. Off the mark. Myers battles for it, and she will draw the whistle. Whalers will keep the possession. Nice job by Madden Myers. Into the corner. Ludvigsen drives into some pressure. Kicked out of bounds. It will still be Whalers basketball. 29 to shoot on the shot clock. 7:29 left on the game clock. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Nice play to Lombardi. Myers is underneath, and she has been effective with the offensive rebounding and putbacks. She's got 4 here in the second half, 6 all day, a couple of key hoops as the Whalers extend the lead to 25-22. Good ball pressure by Adney Brannigan. Stepped it in is Alana Ludvigsen. She's got the steal. Up ahead, pass to a blue jersey, and they turn it right back over, and Lombardi called for a foul 84.5 feet away. My Lord. Third foul on Lombardi. And again, the Sharks are playing without Kylie Maughan, who sits on the bench saddled with 4 fouls. First team foul called on either squad here in the fourth quarter. Good ball pressure as Lombardi down on the floor goes the ball. Ooh, nearly a 10-second call. Good pressure by Brannigan once again. McIsaac doing a good job holding on to it as Brannigan was hounding her. Passing along the perimeter, 3-point shot. Banked home. Apparently the bank's open late here on Nantucket as Sanford banks it in for the first hoop. Nice little jumper by Mooney. And Lombardi gets a hand in there. Another possession. Ludvigsen for three. Off the mark. We are tied at 25 here in the fourth quarter with 6:10 to go. McIsaac across the timeline. Brannigan will await. Ludvigsen guarding JoJo Reddy, who's had a good game. Here's McIsaac in a tough spot. Hands it off to Reddy. She drives into the lane, near travel, back outside. 10 to shoot for the Sharks. Sanford unable to get a shot off. Here's a three, seemed a little quick. And off the leg, that's going to be Whalers basketball. Ooh. Looked like the hand from Myers was able to get in there and poke it off the Sharks' leg, but Monomoy will get another possession. Bad pass, nobody knows it. And couple of bodies, that's got to be on 23. Blue 23, Whalers basketball. First team foul on the Sharks. Again, Lombardi and the Sharks player went initially for 23, barreled into both of them and called for the foul. That's Karine Pina. First team foul on the Sharks. Whalers will look to break the tie here. We are tied at 25. Brannigan has it on the wing. She'll shoot it. Seemed deflected. This was a bit of a line drive shot. Pass goes well over the head as Brannigan chases it down. And Ludvigsen will get it set up. Lombardi in the right wing. She tries to bank it home. Mooney there. A little bit of hot potato, and it'll be Whalers basketball with 22 to shoot for Nantucket. 5:15 left on the game clock here in regulation. Mooney skies for it. Back outside, Ludvigsen. Rainbow off the mark. Lombardi tracks it down but stepped on the baseline. Sharks will get the basketball. Full court pressure applied by Nantucket. Good spot to trap there. Mooney and Ludvigsen with the trap. Quick pass up as Isaac gets it over the timeline. That's a travel. JoJo Reddy scores the hoop, but she took an extra step unless it's more than just European at this point. Myers with a nifty pass. And JoJo Reddy steals it away, and Ludvigsen called for the foul. Has some physical play happening. Monomoy's had their hands all over the Whalers players all night. But it is Ludvigsen called for the personal. Her second, team second. Hold on a second. Yeah, nice try by Ludvigsen. It will be Sharks ball with a 2-point lead, 4:45 to play. And out of bounds into the Monomoy bench it goes. So turnover right back to the Whalers. Couple of subs back in. Finally, Kylie Maughan back into the game, straddled with 4 fouls. She sat for the majority of the third quarter. She comes in with 4:45 to play here. Lombardi over to Myers, give and go. Brannigan throws it right to Monomoy and then draws the whistle. JoJo Reddy read that one all the way as Brannigan telegraphed the pass. And she'll have a seat replaced by Tavares, just a third team foul, but only 2 more until the Whalers are over the limit. Good ball pressure, drive baseline. Reverse layup up, no good. And Ludvigsen just gets discarded. Block shot by Mooney. Here's Lombardi on the run. JoJo Reddy gets a hand in there. Nicely done to break up the fast break, but the Whalers will have 30 seconds to shoot with possession, down 2, 4:14 to go here in the game. At least in regulation, I should say. Tavares, left wide open, Ludvigsen. Smacked out of her hands a couple of times. 22 seconds left for Nantucket. Lombardi. Over to Tavares, top of the key. Myers look to get it inside again. Pass deflected. That has been common denominator, but a near steal and out of bounds. Still Sharks ball. No possession change, so 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Sharks up 2 with the ball. Tavares with some token pressure. McIsaac easily gets it across the timeline. Here's Mon, top of the key. JoJo Reddy's been good here in the second half especially. Mon launches for 3, in and out. Mooney with the rebound. And the Whalers have numbers if they want it. Up ahead, Ludvigsen tipped away. Another steal, another turnover. Up ahead for the layup, no good. Rebound up and rolls in for Sanford. 4-point lead now for Monomoy, 29-25, approaching 3 minutes to play. Ludvigsen with a rainbow, off the rim, no good. Mooney travels, tries to get to it. She does so, gets it over to Lombardi for 3, off the mark. And held ball. Ooh, timeout called and nicely done. As we'll keep it here for this timeout with 2:54 to go. 29-25 is our score. It's been back and forth here in the second half after neither team wanted to score in the second quarter. 6 points total, all scored by Monomoy. And they went to halftime with a 12-9 lead. But 2:54 to play here. 3 fouls on the Whalers as a team, just 1 on Monomoy. Alana Ludvigsen's got 7. Maddie Myers with 6 and 9 points to lead the Whalers' attack by Maddie Lombardi, but we're going to have a couple more shots made here if the Whalers are going to pull off the victory. Sharks get it in. McIsaac makes a move on Tavares to get it across the timeline. She'll get it over to Mon. Dribble drive, Myers with a good cutoff. And near travel, shot goes up and in. Good use of the glass by Fiona Moore. And it's now a 6-point lead. Mooney over to Lombardi. Whalers swing it. Myers will put a 3 up. Off the mark, she runs in to get the rebound. Mooney battles with it for it as well. And the Whalers will have to get another stop here. Down 6. Mon surveys. Good little give and go. Mon inside, rolls it in. Largest lead of the game now, 8. And Ludvigsen is down again. We'll take a break here in the NSC and come back as they tend to the injured Whaler. Minute 55 left, Whalers down 8.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
The NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at MyrickO'Connell.com.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. The Whalers now down 8, their largest deficit of the game, but more importantly, Alana Ludvigsen went down once again. Looked like another turn of the ankle. She had twisted it earlier in the game. 1:55 to go here as Nantucket needs some offense in a hurry. Mooney drives right wing and tipped out of bounds. It will remain Whalers ball with 27 to shoot. It'll be Schroeder, the sharpshooting freshman, entering the game. Tavares takes a seat. Brannigan in the corner, over to Schroeder. She'll launch. Shots off. Myers is there, draws the whistle. So clock will stop, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And is that Kylie Mond's 5th foul? It is. Wow. Crucial point there. So 1:40 left in the game, and the Sharks will be without their star offensive player. We'll see who Coach Andrews will go to. It'll be number 12, Abriel Long, who is another starter. But Kylie Mond's night is done a bit earlier than she anticipated. Unable to hit anything from the field. She had 6 points. But more importantly, Mad Myers has got to hit some free throws here to get the Whalers back in this thing. They are down 8 with 1:40 to go. Again, with a 3 ball, anything is possible. But we need points. And Mad Myers hits the first free throw. She has been efficient and effective underneath, despite her slightly shorter stature. Second free throw. Catapulted, no good. Mooney gets a hand on it. So Whalers down 7. Monomoy can use some clock here, take some air out of the basketball. So you can hear Coach Andrews pass and move, 3 ball in the air, ill-advised shot there. Do not need it, but Monomoy gets the offensive rebound. Pass into the corner. 28 seconds still on the clock. Down to 1:04 on the game clock. 7 points is the deficit. Little give and go. Layup is good, and that could be it. As the lead extends to 9 with under a minute to play. Nantucket just not quite enough offense. Got to shoot it. Deep shot by Lombardi off the mark. Monomoy clears the rebound with 40 seconds to go, and Whalers are forced to foul. So unfortunately, it looks as though the Sharks will come over to Nantucket and earn themselves a season sweep. .30 seconds left. As Monomoy holds on to it. They can use it all here. No need to shoot. Little give and go. Rebound up, no good. Grabbed by Myers, she falls down to the ground. 10 seconds to go, finally a whistle. And it'll be timeout called by Coach Andrews. We'll keep it here as the Whalers have just 10 seconds left in the game. They will fall to 6-5 on the season. Monomoy improves their record to 8-7. Again, a lot of basketball left for both teams, but the Whalers have some Cape and Islands Division Championship hopes on the balance tomorrow as they face off against Falmouth Academy. These Monomoy Sharks also have a couple games against some division foes. If they can pull off an upset against St. John Paul and beat the Vineyard, they will be in the driver's seat for a banner in the Maritime Division. And both teams in the hunt for tournament activity. Just got to keep winning. Monomoy sits at number 35 in the Division 4 power rankings. Whalers at 43, so really could have used a win here tonight to strengthen their chances. But they will fall. We'll see what the final score is as Monomoy gets it in. A quick push, but no foul called, and a little bit of a hard foul there by Maddie Lombardi as she knew it. Fortunately, everybody okay. Maybe in the NBA that gets elevated to, they give her an intentional, so it'll be 2 shots and the ball, so. Everything but the lady singing here as the final 6 seconds will not really matter. Monomoy will pick up the win here despite playing a lot of the second half here without Kylie Maughan. Second technical free throw, no good as well, but the Sharks will get the ball, looking to dribble out the final 6 seconds. That was the intentional part, was the 2 shots. Yeah, you got excellent attempt, but you got the 2 free throws. Now you get the ball. That's the advantage of the intentional call. Coach Andrews trying to work every angle he can. Final 6 seconds here from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers will not foul. And Monomoy goes up for a shot and draws a whistle with .8. I'm not sure why anybody's shooting or fouling at this point, but it'll be 2 free throws as Monomoy now in the bonus. Maddie Lombardi is officially fouled out of the game with her 5th foul, .8 to go. So once again, Monomoy will move to 8-7 on the season, and the Whalers will fall to 6-5. We're back at it here tomorrow as the boys, Hoopsters, will take on CCA, and then we're right back here again, 3rd game in a row. Shire will make the trip across the pond as the Sharks make it and a 10-point lead. Just got to touch it, and that'll do it. So stay with us here on the NSC and NCTV as we bring you more Whalers activity throughout the weekend. Again, 11 a.m. is our tip-off on Saturday morning. Super Bowl Sunday, we'll be back at it again at 11 a.m. The Vineyard will try and break up the Whalers' fun here on the hardwood as the girls play their senior recognition game. And, of course, I will be over at the hockey rink as DY takes its trip over across the Sound to take on the Whalers as, man, they played a fantastic game last night, as most of you saw here on the NSC, losing 3-2, 47 seconds left in the game as the Lions scored a short-hander to steal one away from the Whalers. So we'll see if they can pick up their first victory against DY coming up on Sunday morning. We hope you can join us here on NCTV channel 1072 and, of course, your favorite YouTube channel, the Nantucket Sports Connection. For Sean Davis, I am Chris Morris. Your final here from John Jay. Whalers fall 36-26 to the Sharks. We'll see you tomorrow.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
For the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at MyrickO'Connell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.